One, two, three. Hi, welcome to another video of mine. Today's topic is a little bit sensitive. I wanted to touch on this because these are just thoughts of mine that I think I have to put it out there. Recently, a YouTuber goes by the name of Lamar Wilson passed away, and he was my childhood. What do you call it? I watched every single one of his videos when I was a kid, and I think he was there for like most of the time because I watched his videos. And the reason he passed away was due to suicide. And it's not something interesting. It's just I just want to touch on this because I felt like there are a lot of examples of people who are like this, like Lamar, who ended up taking their own lives. And it is something bad. Taking your own life could never be a good decision, coming from you, coming from anyone. And what I would like to point out here is Lamar Wilson was, if you've seen his videos, he was one of those person that you won't expect to ever commit suicide. He would be the last person you would expect to take his own life because of how joyous he was towards the camera, because of how happy he was, how funny he was. And this speaks to me it speaks to me because you can be happy, you can be joyous, you can be so self-aware to the point that you realize that even happiness could not help you. And this does not go to Lamar Wilson alone. This goes for Etika, who is also the guy that you don't expect to be someone who would just take his own life away because of how he was as a character. And I don't know, these type of things that happen based off of these people, I felt like it's so sensitive because it correlates back to the point where some people are just happy, but they ended up taking their own lives. Why? And we will never know as to why, as to the reasons why, but we can prevent this from happening, from ever resulting into the need of taking your own life. And I know it's a harsh reality that we need to accept because suicide is just, it's a thing. It's the harsh reality that we need to accept is suicide. Suicide is a thing. People think about it every day. People go through with it every day. And it's bad and sad because there's just no way to prevent suicide in a calm, good manner, to the fact that it'll just help them for the rest of their lives. It's hard to do that because a lot of people who experiences these suicide thoughts, they already have it in their mind to just let go of everything. They don't care about their lives anymore. They don't care about what is ahead of them anymore. And I know this is a common feeling for those who are going through hard stuff. I assure you, you have the help that you need. You just have to seek out for help. Even though some people, they tend to keep this to themselves. I know it's in your character, but for me, I advise you to please speak out. Tell anybody, tell your friends, tell anybody, call the suicide hotline, tweet it out, just show that you need help and make sure people see it, because it's hard for people to see signs of suicide. Signs of suicide, they can't be measured through anything. Take it with Lamar Wilson, he never showed any signs. Look at his YouTube videos, none of the signs were shown. He was always so joyous. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can see this person as someone who is so happy, who is so well-rounded. Oh yeah, he has it. He has everything in his life. Why would he take his own life? That's what we don't know about certain people. And sometimes we have to take effort to know what's going on with other people's lives. So this is what I just want to point out. Even though someone may be happy, someone may be funny, something that correlates to joy, it doesn't mean that he's always like that. He could be struggling behind the scenes. He could be fighting for his life behind the scenes that we don't know. And the way to help these people is to know. Is to always ask your friends how they're doing. Is to always check up on them. Even though we aren't required to. But just for the sake of morality, I think it's better for us to just ask them how they're doing, you know? And yeah, that's one of the things that just lingered around my mind, is because there were a lot of people that were taken to suicide recently. There was this one artist, celebrity, from the It movie. I think that guy took his own life too. Lamar Wilson took his own life. Yeah, it's so sad to see someone who you watched as a kid and you would probably look up to because of his characteristics, because of how funny he was, how, just probably like, it was just probably a highlight reel of your childhood, and he was one of them. And the fact that he took his own life is unexpected. I think this goes for everyone. This applies to everyone. It doesn't just apply to Lamar Wilson. It doesn't just apply to Etika. It doesn't just apply to anyone who took their own lives. This applies to everybody, even us. So, yeah, please do reach out. Please do seek out help. If you feel like the world is crumbling down on you, just know that one day you'll find a pillar to stand your ground, to build a foundation again. It could be a destruction of a wonderful creation. I know you've been through a lot to be where you are now, and I think it's time for you to rebuild this wonderful creation that you have, to make it become something more better, to make it become something more flawless, to perfect it. Who am I to speak about this? Is someone who is also struggling, but I am willing to help anyone who needs help. I'm willing to help anyone who feel like they don't have hope anymore. And it could be a hypocritical side of me, but I would do my best to make sure that these issues, these unprevented issues, can at least be prevented, even by just this video. I know I'm speaking a whole lot of shit here today, but I hope this shit that I spoke here today somehow correlates to any one of you who's watching this video. And again, if you need help, reach out, okay? Just do your best to keep on living, to keep on surviving for the sake of yourself. Just remember, you have dreams that you want to chase, and I hope that you get to live in that dream one day. And I'm sure you will. Each one of you. Okay? So let's do our best, let's do your best to keep moving. And I'm sure we'll see through it till the end of our time. That's all for me, guys. Thank you for watching. If you stick till the end, if you stuck till the end, I am proud of you for being alive today. I'm proud of you for being alive ever. So, thank you very much. Again, reach out. Stay true to yourself. Stay PC. Stay treaty, stay chilly. Till we meet again, guys. Till next time.